Good afternoon everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to do a different type of friendship bracelet, so let's get to it. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to do a 3-strand friendship bracelet. Colors I'm using today are black, red, and white. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a couple inches of thread on the end. And I'm going to make a double knot before I start. And I'll show you, I'm going to do a different closure. I mean, you could always make a loop here if you wanted to at the beginning and then just knot it for the finish, but I'm going to do a little bit different. And while I'm doing my design, I'm just going to put a little piece of tape on the end to hold it onto the table while I am doing my braid. So that's going to be a way on the end. And for this one, we're going to do a design that's called a ladder. So basically, you're just going to pick one of the colors to start with. Let's actually move that down. You're going to pick one of the colors to start with, and just like with your other design, you're going to make something that sort of resembles number 4. And then you're just going to pull that through, like so, and you're going to repeat that about 10 times. So your first section is going to look something like this. You do the knot about 10 times or more or less, depending on how sort of wide you want each section to be. And so that's kind of what it looks like to start. And then you're going to move to your next color. You just have to remember, it doesn't matter when you do your knot if you're doing it over or under, as long as you kind of just continue with whatever you start with all the way down. So once again, you're just going to take one color, wrap it around all of them, make a knot. You want to pull it tight, but you don't have to pull it too tight because you don't want it to get too bunchy, but you don't want to necessarily see all the colors through. So just going to make your knot, pull through. My strand's a little bit longer, but there you go. I'm just going to repeat that for about 10 knots. So I'm just going to speed the camera up for this part. And then you're going to do it with your last color. And then you're just going to continue to repeat the pattern all the way down until you have enough to cover your wrist. Okay, so once you get enough of the sections to cover your wrists that you want, and you basically have the, just zoom in a little bit, make it a bit clearer. There we go. Once you have your little ladder pattern, what you're going to do is you're just going to knot the end, or in my case, I double knotted it to seal it off, and you're going to measure out and trim down so it's the same length on both ends, and then you're just going to knot, but you're going to save whatever part you cut off, because I'm going to show you how to do a pill cord closure. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, you could traditionally just do a loop on one end and a knot on the other, or a bead and use that to close it, but I'm going to show you how to do a pull cord. So once you have them all trimmed and knotted on both ends, and I have this a little bit longer than necessary just for so it could show up on camera, but you really just need it long enough to pull it closed on your wrist. Alright, so you're going to have them laying together, so you have a knot on that end, like so, like that, and like that. And you're going to take whatever little bit of excess you might have trimmed, just one strand, so once you have the two ends in the middle, I'm actually going to use, you're going to take whatever little bit of excess you had, you're going to slide it under both strands together, and then you're going to just make a kind of loose knot just to start with. Then you're going to make a loop. To the center. You make a loop. Just to one side of the strand. And pull ever so. Just going to bring that to the top like there. Repeat on the same other side. Alright, you're going to just repeat that a couple times. And once you've done enough where you feel like it's secure, you're just going to take the two ends and make a knot. I'm going to do it once or twice. Tighten and trim down the excess. Now what you have is a pull closure, so you can take the bracelet off and on yourself. slide it on, and then pull either side, and there you go. You have your bracelet. Now, like I said, I made these a little bit longer for video purposes, but you could also just trim it down at the end. Just cut it, and this knot. Make sure you knot both strands like that so that it doesn't fall through. There you have it, your 3-strand ladder friendship bracelet. Hope you enjoyed that. Till next time, guys. Bye.